Hey guys, Ben Bears here again. The date is April 30th, 2013. I'm gonna be submitting this a little earlier because I won't be able to tomorrow. But just another update of our game, Look MacGuffin. Not too many different things have been added this time around in the game since we just finished up all of our playtesting questions and we're sort of going back in and fine tuning all the stuff we already have just so then it won't become a problem later on down the road. And it's also been a hectic week for some of us. Just finals, summer's about to start, jobs, stuff like that. So, just the main, I would say the main difference we have is for in the in game here. Actually, I guess I'll play it for you. Um, as you see, Lionel still gives. Let me get rid of that enemy. He slides a little bit at the when he stops running. It's before that something that can be adjusted. And hold on, I ran out of energy, so let me get more energy. And we've also made it so now when Lionel jumps, it adds air friction, as you see here. Just about all of the playtesters had a complaint about the original jump we had, which was as soon as Lionel went the other way in midair, it would automatically put all the force that was exerted from the previous jump. So before, here I'll go back and get more energy from this. Oops. Before, if I jumped and decided, say I'm coming from the left to the right, and when I jumped and then decided I wanted to go to the left instead, it would automatically use the speed that Lionel had from jumping to the right and convert it to the left. So it would be very abrupt and very hard to control with. So decided to go back in the code and add a few things to make it so it sort of gives a illusion of friction when in reality it's just a certain variable decreasing once Lionel turns the other way. It was actually pretty tricky to get coded into the actual game. Took me quite a bit, but as you see, it seems to be working quite well. And since it's all variable based, we can always go in and make it so he slides more or slides less. Maybe this can come for, say, if we decide to add an anti-gravity level. That'll be obviously be pretty cool for that part. Just to I'll jump off the major cliff just to give you a general or better idea of what I mean by the air friction. So let me go through all here. So once you go in the shrine, go all the energy up, all that fun stuff. As you see, he slowly goes to the other side, and it's not as fast as it was before. Before, when we jumped, it was as soon as I turned the opposite way, it would already be on that side of the screen within a matter, like less than a millisecond, as if he was like able to run in midair. So see how I can turn left and right. It was the same way in midair, but now when I actually add force, it'll stop doing that. Just a few things we'd like to add are definitely make the enemies a little more challenging. Mainly the frog, because right now the frog just sort of chases Lionel, and then once it becomes close to Lionel, it just hurts Lionel. As opposed to the bee actually flies and can fly over certain objects and chase Lionel until Lionel decides to destroy the bee. So for the frog, mentioned in previous videos, we're going to have it so the frog has a tongue lash attack. And we've also have a frog swarm attack, sort of like he spits out a swarm of bees. or flies. Sorry, frogs don't eat bees. But um, yeah, just some ideas that we would like to tackle with, and also the terror bird enemy that we have is something that we would also like to tackle. Maybe that would be more of a boss, sort of like a sub level for the boss. So a lot of, like how the old platformer games used to do it, like Mega Man, Super Mario did it a few times. Um, and other than that, just we're gonna go back and read more of the playtesting reviews and sort of get an average on what we should add physics-wise to our game. Add certain things or get rid of certain things. I know a lot of people complain that, or not necessarily complained, but stated that the game was a little challenging to play. So hopefully these additions will make it so, or retunings, I should say, should make it so the game isn't as difficult to play, because that's something that we definitely don't want to have people have an issue with our game later on down the road, is just have a bunch of problems with our game. And all this stuff, I figured it would be very easy to tackle. Not easy, but time-wise, it'll be very smooth because we have this whole summer to fix up our game. So thanks for watching, everybody.